Just painting, y'all.
She's a princess.
She got beautiful eyes, a lioness from a powerful tribe, chosen seed of the Most High. Her daddy was a lion king. She was born in a foreign land, USA in the projects. On the East Coast, down south, the palm tree state. Carolina, where they traded the slaves. She paid rent in Section 8. Clean rooms at the Super 8. Poetically inclined, known to speak lines at open mics. She steps up and bless the mic. Put my shades on, cause it's so bright when she recites the wisdom that she recites. You know the wifey type, make her mine when the time is right. I want her for life.
She's a princess.
Keep her body covered, beautiful with them fringes on, plus the quarter blue. Keep her hair nice and natural. She used to have a revel on, but she regained knowledge herself with the smile of a half moon. Malachi be the chosen groom, sent her parents a gift, young prince from Yehuda land. The blessed seed of Abraham, living under a curse. Keep my photo inside her purse. I think about you too, boo, when I'm out on tour collecting revenue from this block to that block, plus the internet. Some fans use their Visa card. We might set sail and travel far under the stars.
She's a princess.
This is destiny, so real, we just let it be. We were chose by the highest being. Study our history, who we are in the mystery. We rest on the Sabbath day. Shabbat Shalom, say it when we congregate. Lest we got bread to break. Our heritage shine forever. Most High say we live forever.
This is love. This is love. This is love. She's a princess. Yes, yes.
Shalom. This is Keziah Bat Yisrael of Israelite Heritage Women's Ministry, the Blessed Handmaidens of Yah and Yahoshua. Today I have for you a video lesson titled The Proper Dress of an Israylitess. And in this lesson I'm going to be talking about how we as women of Yah should dress, and how our dressing how we should properly represent Yah and Yahoshua. Now, it's one thing to be set apart on the inside, but we should also not neglect to also be set apart on the outside, because the outside reflects what's in the inside. Now, I know many of us sisters are not aware of how we should properly dress, because in honesty, there's no scripture that just spell out what we should wear and what we shouldn't wear. But nevertheless, dress is very important, because people are looking to find fault with us in any way they can. And that will be one of the main ways they will find fault in how we dress. Now, I already did an audio lesson with this same title. But in the audio lesson, it was only a tip of the iceberg of how we as women should dress. And in that audio, I mainly focus on hair and cosmetics. This one is going to be about clothing. And with the clothing lesson on clothing, a visual presentation is much more effective, because you're seeing, the clothing. Now, before I go any further, let me clear up that in this lesson, I'm not going to say that this is law, that if you don't dress the way I'm suggesting in this lesson, you're a sinner. No, no, no. I'm not saying that. But I will say that we must remain blameless in how we dress. Now, because even many Christians have the right idea of how to properly dress. And I know some Christian churches, they even take it as far as women not wearing pants and shorts and things like that. Now, you know, we don't have to go that far, but they do have the right idea of how a woman should dress, should properly dress. And, you know, we taking this truth to the Christian. We introduce this truth to the Christians because that's our duty. But how can we go up to a Christian and bring the truth to a Christian and they can't distinguish us from women in the club? You know, how can our Hebrew brother go out on the street witnessing to people, passing out flyers, DVDs, whatever, and his wife is beside him dressed like a streetwalker, dressed like a hooker? I mean, that's not properly representing Yah and Yahushua. And it's most important that we properly represent Yah and Yahushua. That's why this lesson is very, very important. And it's very important that we sisters know how to properly dress and therefore how to properly represent Yah and Yahushua. First, I'm going to go to the scripture that speaks of women and how we should, you know, dress and everything. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. And it reads, "In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array." As it says, modest apparel. Now I want to focus on that word modest. What does modest mean? Because the scripture says we must adorn ourselves, dress in modest apparel. Well, according to the Random House Webster's Dictionary, modest means having or showing regard for the decencies of behavior, speech, and dress, etc. And I want to focus on decencies of dress and also behavior as well. So that goes to show, it says, and that's what the scripture means, we should dress decent. We should dress decent and we should act decent. So let's continue on with another scripture. 1 Peter chapter 3, and I'm going to start with verse 1. And it reads, "Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives. While they behold your chaste conversation, coupled with fear, whose adorning, let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting the hair, and of wearing of gold, or of putting on of apparel." Let's continue on. "But let it be the hidden man of the heart, and that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of Yah of great price. For after this manner in the old time the holy women or set apart women also who trusted in Yah adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him master, whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well and are not afraid with any amazement." So that's what it reads in Peter. And I also want to clarify braids and jewelry now. Peter and Timothy focus on wearing, braiding the hair and wearing jewelry. That doesn't mean that we can't braid our hair. That doesn't mean that we can't wear jewelry. What they're saying is not major too much on outward appearance, vanity. We don't want to major so much on our outward appearance to the point of vanity, and then we neglect the inner being. So we must perfect the inner being. And then once we perfect the inner being, the outside will automatically be perfected. Everything would automatically fall in place once you perfect that inner being. So that's what they were meaning about, putting on, not, braided. Don't let the physical appearance alone define you. Now, this is what it means. I want to go to the Proverbs 31 woman. Now, this scripture is very, very popular. Now, this is what a righteous woman, one who is beautiful both inside and out. This is her. "She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth Yah, she shall be praised." So this is an example of a righteous woman. Yes, she maketh herself clothing, but yet she doesn't neglect to be beautiful and righteous and virtuous on the inside. Now, in this day and age, we live in an age of vanity. Everything is all about the outward beauty. It's just this obsession with being beautiful on outside. It's all over the media, television, magazines. Everything is vanity. Television and magazines always showing pictures of flawless women, airbrushed women, makeup, plastic surgery. And you have women paying the ultimate price, trying to attain that look. And we all know that is straight up satanic. And it's all about showing off your best assets. It's if you got it, show it age. If you're curvy, you're encouraged to wear tight clothing. If you have pretty legs, you're encouraged to wear short dresses. If you have big breasts, you're encouraged to wear low-cut blouses and things like that. If you have a healthy backside, you're encouraged to wear tight-fitting pants. And this age, it's just all about vanity. And I remember the words that an imam said, and it really stuck with me. And this is what she said. She said, you don't have to prove to the world you're physically beautiful by showing yourself off to get attention. And then you have women, women don't even feel validated unless they have men ogling them and drooling over them and lusting after them. And you have that man, he's so drawn to your body, but is he drawn to your inward self? You want to focus more on the inward part. You want him to be attracted to your inward beauty. But now, and you even have older women, acting like teens, all this anti-aging cream and things like that, and Weight Watchers. Everybody want to be slim and skinny. Everybody's not meant to be skinny. I don't care what they say as far as health and this and that. Of course, it's not good to be overweight. Of course not. But everybody's not meant to be bone thin. They're not. But yet, I want to go back to how this age, everything is just all about physical beauty. Everything is all about vanity. And there's a scripture that speaks of a beautiful woman who is foolish. And let's see what the scripture compares a foolish, beautiful woman to. This is in Proverbs 11:22. It reads, like a ring of gold in a pig's snout is a lovely woman who lacks good sense. And lacking good sense is being foolish. And that's why you have all these women, these beautiful made up women on these magazine covers, on television. This is what they are. And they don't have the character, the right